Hello friends, good evening. Is it clear? Audio, video is clear? Please wait 1 minute. Yes. I hope you are all of you are fine. Okay. Today I am here to discuss some quantitative aptitude of the UGC net, and we will discuss some previous year's questions from the UGC net, UGC net PYQs also. We will discuss some concept, and next we will see the previous year's questions of the UGC net, okay, 2020, and some more questions. I hope it is clear. Tell me, is it clear? Audio, video? Okay, friends, first I will discuss the concept of ratio proportion. We all of us know from our school days only, but just I will remain. We will do the revision of first ratio and proportion. Then we will see some questions based on ratio and proportion. Just we will remain. All of us know, right? Everyone did ratio and proportions in the school days. But I am just discussing, revising you the concept. A ratio is a comparison of two numbers. What is ratio? Just it is a comparison between two numbers. Okay. We generally separate the two numbers. This is called column or east. A is to be like that. This is the ratio. Suppose we want to write the ratio of 8 and 12. How can we write the ratio of 8 and 12? Like this, right? We can write ratio of 8 and 12, 8 divided by 12. Also we can write. Okay, and we say the ratio is 8 to 12. This is the representation of the ratio of numbers. Okay, for example, Jenny has a bag with 3 video cassettes, 4 marbles, 7 books, 1 and 1 orange. Then what is the ratio of books to marbles? How many books are there? 4 books, right? How many marbles are there? How many books? Yeah, books are 7 and marbles are 4. The ratio between the books to marbles is 7 is to 4. This is the representation of the ratio, friends. Then what is the ratio of video cassettes to the total number of items in the bag? How many video cassettes are there? 3 video cassettes. And total number of items, how many items are there in the bag? It will, the video cassettes also covered in the total, right? Video cassettes also come under the total count. That's why total, how many? 3 plus 4 7, 7 plus 4 is 14, 14 plus 1 15. This is the required ratio. This is the ratio of video cassettes to the total number of items in the bag. Okay, sorry, I did not connect the. Wait a minute. Okay, tell me, is it audio is okay? Next, comparing ratios. How we can compare ratios, we will see. To compare ratios, write them as fractions. Suppose if we want to compare any two ratios, we have to write them in the as a fractions, and then we have to compare. Suppose the ratios are equal if they are equal when written as fractions. Okay, how can we say that the ratios are equal? Suppose 3 ratio 4 equal to 6 ratio 8. How can we say that? If the if we divide, if we write in the form of fractions, then if these both ratios are equal, then we can say that these two are equal. Okay, are these two are equal? We can do it in two table, 2 3 ja, 2 4 ja. That means we are getting 3 by 4 is equal to 3 by 4. Is it true or not? It is right, right? It is true. That's why these two ratios are equal. To compare the ratios, we have to write them in the form of fractions. Then we can came to know that these two are equal or not. Okay friends, now here we are comparing 3 by 4, the ratio of 3 and 4 and 6 and 8. We are getting the same result. That's why these two ratios are equal. Suppose uh, Rajesh, are the ratios 7 is to 1 and 4 is to 81 equal or not? We have to write them in the form of fractions. 4 7 by 1 equal to 4 by 81. Is it equal? No, right? These two cannot be equal. That's why we can say that these two ratios are not equal. These two are not equal. Okay. Suppose 7 by 14 and 36 by 72. These two ratios are equal or not? We will see. 7 by 14 equal to 36 by 72. We can do it in 18 table. 236 and 2 nines and 2 18s. Again, these two also. Yes, these two are equal to 1 by 2, right? Sorry. Again here given ratios are 7 divided by 14 and 36 divided by 12. 7 divided by 14 equal to 36 divided by 72. These two are equal because if we can cancel it 7 table, 7 2 ja and 36 2 ja. 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 or not? These two are equal, right? That's why these ratios also equal. Okay, then what is proportion? A proportion is an equation with a ratio on each side. It is a statement that two ratios are equal. Proportion means it is also comparing the two ratios. If 3 by 4 is equal to 6 by 8, we are comparing these two ratios. These are called as proportion. Okay, these two are we are comparing the two ratios. When one of the four numbers in a proportion is unknown, suppose uh, these are the we are equating these two ratios, right? Suppose we don't know one of the value from these four uh, variables. Suppose x by 4 is equal to uh, 5 by 2. Suppose if it is there like this, we can easily find the value of x by cross multiplying, right? 2x is equal to 20. Then x is equal to 10. So many times we need this type of comparison when we are finding some unknown value in the given question. When one of the four numbers in a proportion is unknown, cross products may used to find the unknown number. If we do the cross product, we can find the unknown number in the given equation. This is called solving a proportion. Question marks or letters are frequently used in place of the unknown number. Generally, what we will do? We will take as unknown number as x. Then we will compare and we will find the unknown number. Here see 1 by 2 is equal to n by 4. We know that these two are equal, but we don't know the value of n. We can know value of n by just cross multiplying. Cross multiplying, we will get 2n is equal to 4. Then n is equal to 2. Okay, that is a way of comparing the ratios, that is called as proportion. Next one is rate. A rate is a ratio that expresses how long it takes to do something. Okay, rate is equal to, such as traveling a certain distance. Actually, we know that speed formula, right? Speed is equal to distance by time. We can say that rate is equal to time only. That means time is equal to distance by speed, right? Rate is also same. Rate is equal to distance by speed. Such as, suppose we will take example such as traveling a certain distance. To walk 3 kilometers in 1 hour. That means what is the rate? We want to walk 3 kilometers distance in 1 hour. That means distance is 3 kilometers. The time is 1 hour. 3 kilometers 1 hour. At the rate of, that means what is the rate? 3 kilometers per hour, right? kmph. Kilometer per hour we will write like this. 3 kilometers per hour. This is the rate. Rate means time only. In speed and distance, we will say it as a time. And here I am saying it as a rate. Rate is equal to, we have to know this formula. Speed is equal to distance by time. Then we can easily, from this equation we will get the time. Time is equal to, speed will come this side. Distance by speed. That's why we are saying here the rate is 3 kilometers per hour. For 1 hour, we are traveling 3 kilometers. The fraction expressing the rate has units of distance in the numerator and units of time in the denominator. Yes, right? 3 kilometers per 1 hour. Unit. This is a distance and this is time. And problems involving rates typically involving setting two ratios equal each other and solving for unknown quality. Why? What is the need of comparing ratios? Sometimes they will give like that. We will solve some questions. There is a need of equating two equations. Then we will find the some distance and time. Okay, they will give different distances and they will give only one time. They will give one time and two distances. We have to find the other time. Like that, we have to compare the equations and we have to find the unknown value. Okay. Suppose here one question is given. Juan runs 4 kilometers in 30 minutes. One person, John, he is running 4 kilometers in 30 minutes. Okay. This is in minutes and this is in hours. At the rate, how far could he run in 45 minutes? He is running 4 kilometers in 30 minutes. Then the question is how much distance he will run in 45 minutes. We don't know this and here we know 45 minutes. He is running 4 kilometers in 30 minutes and how far he will run in 45 minutes. Just it is a comparison. Okay. That means 4 kilometer into 45 minute is equal to x into 30 minute. Just we are considering it as x or n, whatever it your convenience, you can take that. Then minute will be get cancelled, right? Then what is x? X is equal to 4 kilometer into 45 divided by 30. That means 5 6 ja, 5 9 ja. X is equal to 36 by 6. That means 6 kilometer. The answer is 6 kilometers. If it is given in the question, he is covering, this is the rate. If he going 4 kilometers in 30 minutes, then how much distance he will go in 45 minutes. Okay, rate is same that, but we don't know what is the distance he is covering in that time. That's why we have to here compare the two ratios. Then converting rates. We compare rates just as we compare ratios. By cross multiplying, when comparing rates, always check to see which unit measurement. When comparing these rates, we have to check the units. Suppose if one is there in kilometer per hour and one is there in meter per second, we have to convert either it into meter per second or this into kilometer per hour. Okay, suppose here 3 kilometers per hour is very different from 3 meter per hour, right? 3 kilometers per hour, how can we convert into meters? 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter, right? 1000 meter, that means 1000 meter per hour. Like this we have to convert. So one more thing is kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 into meter per second. uh, Meter per second is equal to 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. We have to convert like this. Suppose if there is one speed is given 5 meter per second, how to convert into kilometer per hour? Just we have to multiply in 18 by 5 kilometer into 18 by 5. 5 will be cancelled, 18 kilometer per hour. We have to remember this to convert into kilometers into meter per second and meter per second into kilometer per hour. Okay, in some questions there is a need of changing the units, right? Changing the kilometer per hour into meter per second and meter per second into kilometer per hour. Here one question is given. Juan runs 4 kilometers in 30 minutes. How many hours will it take him to 1 kilometer? One person, John, is running 4 kilometers in 30 minutes. Then the question is how many hours will it take him to run 1 kilometer? That means in 4 kilometers he is running in 30 minutes. That means how many hours? Because the question is given how many hours he will take to run 1 kilometer. 4 kilometer also we have to convert into hours, because 1 kilometer he is asking how much time takes in hours. 4 kilometers 30 minutes means how many hours? We have to multiply, sorry, we have to divide it by 60 minutes, right, to convert into hours. That means 30 minutes means generally we know, right? 30 minutes means half an hour, 1 by 2 hour. To convert minutes into hours, we have to divide by 60. That you have to remember. Here 30 minutes we are converting into hours. That's why I am dividing with 60 minutes. Then it became hours. 4 kilometers he is traveling in half an 1 by 2 hours. In 1 kilometer, how much time it will take? Again, this is also a cross multiplication, right? I will explain once more here in the upside. Here the question is given 4 kilometers. He is run in 30 minutes. But the question is asking in 1 kilometer how many hours he will take. Means actually this is on in 4 kilometers he is running in 30 minutes only. In 1 kilometers means he will run less than 30 minutes, right? 4 kilometers he is running in 30 minutes. That means in 1 kilometer he will run less than 30 minutes. But we have to convert these minutes into hours, because he is asking how many hours he will take to run 1 kilometer. That's why first we will convert this 30 minutes, we are converting into hours. For that what we are doing, we are dividing with 60, because 60 minutes is 1 hour, right? To convert minutes into hours, we have to divide by 60. That means this will become 1 by 2 hour. Then we have to find 1 kilometer, how much time, how many hours he will take. Just we have to cross multiply. Whenever there is a unknown value from 4 values, this is a comparison of ratios, right? We have to equate them, cross multiply them, and we have to find the unknown value. We will take it as x. X into 4 kilometer is equal to 1 by 2 kilometer hour. Okay, this kilometer will be get cancelled, and 4x is equal to 1 by 2 hour. X is equal to 1 by 8 hours. This is in hours, friends. Don't confuse. If you do with if you do not convert into hours, then you will get wrong answer, because the question is asking in hours. 1 kilometers in how many hours, right? I hope you understand this question. Uh, Next, we will go for the next question. Yeah, we have to careful about the units. If we miss the units, then we will get the wrong answer. Next, average rate of speed. What is the average rate of speed? The average rate of speed for a trip is the total distance traveled divided by the total time of trip. Suppose we will take for example, this is um, suppose this is 100 kilometers. He is going with in 2 hours and returning also same distance, right? He is returning same distance with 3 in 3 hours. Suppose what is the average rate of speed? Average rate of speed is total distance. What is the total distance? 200 kilometers up, going and coming, divided by the total time of the trip. What is the total time? 3 plus 2 5. That means average rate is 40 kilometer per hour. This is the average rate. To find the average rate, we have to total distance divided by the total time taken. Next, for example, here one question was given. We will solve here. Please try to concentrate, because this type of questions only coming in the UGC net. If you clear your concept, then it is very easy to solve. Here a dog walks 8 kilometers at 4 kilometer per hour. Okay, a dog is walking first 8 kilometer, it is walked. What is the speed? 4 kilometer per hour. Then this dog going 8 kilometers. First initially it is walked 8 kilometers in 4 this is the speed 4 kilometer per hour. After traveling 8 kilometers, a rabbit, it chase a rabbit. Here there is a rabbit, it is chase a rabbit for 2 kilometers. Just 2 kilometers it is changed. It is, we don't know, it is, I think it is stopped here, dog. Okay, here it is started. It's traveled 8 kilometers with a speed of 4 kilometer per hour, and after some 8 kilometers it meet the rabbit and it is chasing the rabbit. How much? This is 4 kilometer per hour. Now it chase a rabbit with how many? 2 kilometers. With what is the speed? 20 kilometer per hour. Then what is the question? What is the dog's average rate of speed for the distance he traveled? What is the average rate of speed? Average rate of speed formula just now we understood. What is the average rate? Total distance by total time. What is the total distance this dog traveled? Initially it traveled 8 kilometers. Okay, initially it traveled 8 kilometers. Then after it chased the rabbit, it traveled 2 kilometers. What is the total distance traveled by this dog? That is 10 kilometers, right? And what is the rate? What is the time? How much time it is traveled? That we have to find now. 8 kilometers it is traveled. The speed is 4 kilometers per hour. Then what is the time? Time is equal to distance by speed, right? Distance by speed. Distance is 8 kilometers and speed is 4 kilometer per hour. That means 2 hours. Initially, it uh, it, uh, it takes 2 hours. It runs for 2 hours. This is 2 hours. And next, what is the speed? The speed is 20 kilometer per hour and the distance is 2 kilometers. That means time is equal to 2 kilometer divided by 20 kilometer per hour. This kilometers is cancelled. That means 1 by 10 kilometer per hour. That means 0.1 hours. 2 plus 0.1 hours. 10 by 2.1 hours. 2.1 hours. That means 100 by 21 kilometer per hour. That means how much? 21 4 ja 4 point something. The hours is, yes, 100 by 21 kilometers per hour, the average rate of speed. I hope you understand this. Can I explain once more or you got it? Tell me. We have to read the question properly, otherwise you don't get it. Yes. Yes, first this dog started here and it is traveled 8 kilometers. What is the distance starting? 8 kilometers and speed is 4 kilometer per hour. After then chases a rabbit. Then means after this 8 kilometers. So many students confuse here. Then what is this then? A dog walks 8 kilometers. He's walked 8 kilometers. The speed is 4 kilometers per hour. Then after that 8 kilometers, here there is a rabbit here. Okay, there is a rabbit. This dog chases. Dog is here now. What this dog is doing again? This dog is chased the rabbit for 2 kilometers. It is chased up to 2 kilometers. It went up to 2 kilometers. Okay, what is the speed here? The speed is 20 kilometer per hour. It increased its speed also. Then the question is, what is the average rate of speed? What is the average rate of speed? Total distance covered. Total distance covered. Total distance covered by total time taken. Total time taken. That means what is the total distance covered by the uh, dog? This is here 8 kilometers and here 2 kilometers. That is 10 kilometers. And what is the total time? Actually, directly the time is not given here. We have to find the time by using the distance and the speed. We know the formula of speed, right? Speed is equal to distance by time. From this equation, we will get the time. Time is equal to distance by speed. We know distance and we know speed. Then we can find the time, right? What is the distance is 8 kilometers and time is speed is 4 kilometer per hour. That means 2 hours is the first. This dog walks with how much time? 2 hours. That is 2 hours. Next time also same like that only we have to find. Here also we know the distance and the speed. Time is equal to distance by speed. Speed is 20 kilometer per hour. Kilometer get cancelled. 2 tens are, that means T is equal to 1 by 10 means 0.1 hours. Right? That means 2 plus 0.1 hours. That means the average rate is equal to 110 kilometer by 2.1 hours. That means 100 by 21 kilometer per hour. This is the average rate. I hope you understand this. This is the actual 100 by 21 kilometers per hour is the answer. Here see one same. This is also based on the rate and speed. This is this question is based on uh, directions and the time and speed all are covered in this one question. Okay, actually I will explain the concept of directions, friends. In the directions we know, right, there are 4 directions. What are they? East, west, north, south. These are the four directions. East direction we have to remember in the paper. We have to remember like this: east is our right side, west is left, and north is up, south is down. This is northeast and this is northwest, southwest and southeast. These are the different directions. We have to remember like this. How? News means and WS. News. North, east, west, south. These are the different directions. So many questions. Maximum every time one question will come based on directions. Okay. I will tell some more concept about directions here. We will solve some questions in the upcoming classes also. Suppose this is east, west, north, south, right? East, west, north, south. Suppose if I am going to from south to north, what is my right side? If I am going from south to north, my right side is actually same our right side. Whatever our right side is, right side, and this is our left side. If we are coming from north to south, this will be changed, right? If we have to go to that place and we have to turn like this. We have to imagine if we are there in north direction and we are coming towards south direction. Then what is our right? Our right will become our left, and here right will become left and left will become right. This just opposite to the south. And if we are going towards from east to west, what is our left? Left is towards our south. This is left and this is right. Right is towards north. And if we are going towards east direction, our right is towards south and our left is towards north. Like this we have to remember, friends. Actually in these directions questions, what they will give? They will give if one person started here one point and he will go to his east direction. That means he is going to this direction. We have to know this is the east direction. Then after going some distance, they will give some 3 kilometers and he will take his left direction. What is the left from here? Left is towards if we are going towards east, the left direction is towards north. Otherwise, we have to imagine like that we are turning, now we are turning towards east, then our left is towards north, right? Easily we can imagine that also. Now every time I will do that only. Okay, after going 3 kilometers, he is he turned his left, that means he is going upward north, then he went to up to 4 kilometers. Then the question is, what is the distance between um, his starting point and ending point? This is ending, right? This is starting. If they are asking what is the distance between starting and ending, this is 7 kilometers, but they will ask what is the shortest distance between the starting and ending. What is the shortest distance, friends? We have to, this time we have to apply the Pythagoras theorem. Everyone know that, know, right? If it is a right angle, if this is a right angle triangle, this triangle, and we know Pythagoras theorem, side square is equal to hypotenuse square, right? Suppose it is a b c, then what is bc square is equal to ab square plus ac square. This we have to apply in this question. What is the shortest distance means a b c, ac square is equal to ab square plus bc square, 3 square plus 4 square. That implies ac square is equal to 25 and ac is equal to square root of 25, that is 5. This is the shortest distance between the starting point and ending point of this person. This type of questions will come, and some questions they will give in which direction is the person from his uh, from his starting point, in which direction is he from right now, from his starting point, in which direction is the person. Here is north, south, yeah, it is west, south, right? He is there from, comparing to his starting position, he is there in which direction? Northeast. In the in the answer they will give northeast, northwest, southeast, and northwest. Northwest, here it is southwest. Like this, they will give the option. We have to find in which direction is he from his starting position. If he is asking from his starting position, is northeast. Suppose if he is asking is which direction is his starting point from compared to his ending point, here it is which direction? This is a south, northwest, right? Southwest. Like that question will be coming. Now we will just I gave the basic idea of the directions. We will do in details also some questions, some of previous questions in the coming sessions. Now for now we will solve this question. Okay, a man walks at a speed of 3 km per hour from location A. This is a location A. A man is walking. What is the speed? 3 kilometers per hour towards east. We know, right? East is this side. He is walking towards east for 1 hour. 1 hour. That means how much distance is he traveled? Can you tell me? He started at the point A and he is walking at the speed of 3 kilometers per 1 hour. 3 kilometer per hour means, what is the meaning of that? He is walking 3 kilometers in 1 hour. He is walking 3 kilometers in 1 hour. That means he is in the question A towards east for 1 hour. 1 hour means how much distance he traveled? 3 kilometers. Okay? Huh? Sound. And then turning is left. See here he is saying after going 1 hour means 3 kilometers. We have to find these 3 kilometers. In the question directly it is not given. He is traveling for 1 hour. That means his speed is 3 kilometer per hour. That means he is traveling in 1 hour. How much distance he can cover? He can cover in 3 kilometers. After going 1 hour, he is then turning left. What is his left now? He is moving towards east. Then what is his left? His left is towards north. Okay, towards left, and it is walks at a speed of 1.5 kilometer per hour. Now, after taking his left, his speed become 1.5 kilometer per hour. How many hours he walked? 6 hours. If in What is the meaning of 1.5 kilometer per hour? That means in 1 hour 1.5 kilometers. Okay. How many hours he is walking now? 6 hours. In 6 hours, how many kilometers he can travel, right? In how many kilometers he can travel? If we take it is x is equal to 6 into 1.5. That means 9 kilometers. He can travel 9 kilometers in 6 hours. Okay, now he reached this point. The question is towards north. Also it is given in the question. It is a point B. The shortest distance between the locations A and B. If he is asking what is the distance between A and B, we can say 12 kilometers. But he is asking the shortest distance. What is the shortest distance between A and B? Now we have to apply here the Pythagoras theorem. We all know, right? Pythagoras theorem. The hypotenuse square AB square is equal to 3 square plus 9 square. That is 9 plus 80 81. No, this is 3 square. Yes, this is 9 square plus this is 3 square. 3 square is 9. That means AB square is equal to S. This is square root of 90. AB is equal to square root of 90. Is it right? Yeah. Square root of 90 means it is approximately is equal to, it is not is equal to 10. Approximately we can say 9 point something, right? 8 is not. 81 plus 90. 90 means we can say it is nearly 10. That means nearly 10 means we can take 9.48 kilometers. If we do the square of 9.48, we will get nearly 90. That's why 9.48 is the right answer. Here the next question is the volume of a cube. I will give the list of formulas for the a cube, cuboid, and trapezium, cylinder. I will give next in the next session. The now what is the volume of cube? We all know, right? The formula for volume of cube is a cube, right? Actually, the volume of a cube is the volume of a cube of a side 10 centimeters. The side is given 10 centimeters. Is changed by increasing its sides by 1%. Actually, what is the volume of the cube having sides 10 centimeters? Volume is equal to 10 cube, right? That is 1000. Then is saying the volume is changed by increasing its sides 1%. First the sides are increased 1%. 100% is the actual first side is 10 centimeters. What is the 1% of 10? It is increasing its size by 1%. Then we have to find the volume after the new length of the volume, so, cube. Actually it is 10 centimeters. Then what is the 1% of 10 centimeters? That is 0.1, right? Actually 100% is 10. 10% is 1. You have to cut 1. And 1% 0.1. That means now what is the new side? The new side is, first the side is 10 centimeters, but now the side is increased by 1%. That means 0.1. The now new side of cube is equal 10.1 centimeters. Then what is the new volume? New volume is equal to 10.1 cube. We will get approximately 1030. Then here he is asking the percentage increase in the volume of the cube. We know the formula for the percentage increase. That is final value minus initial value divided by initial value into 100. I will write here. The percentage increase is equal to the final value is 1030. The initial value is 1000 divided by initial value into 100. How much we will get? 10.1 cube. I will see right now. Do with your calculator and tell me. 10.1 into 10.1 into 10.1 is equal to, yeah, 1030. That is the new value minus old value divided by the old value into 100. 30 by 1000 into 100. How much we are getting? Yeah, 3. This is approximately is equal to 3. Right? This is very logical. Actually, what we will do, first time we was doing directly we are taking 1. Directly we are taking 10. The initial size of the side is 10 and the next new increased size is 11. We took like this. We come up with a wrong answer because here just he is saying increased by 1%, not 1 centimeter. Here the question, in the question it is given just it is increased its sides by 1%, not 1 centimeter. If it is given 1 centimeter, then the new side will become 11. But here in the question it is given just 1%. That means the initial one is 100%. In this 100%, it is increased 1%. That means 100% is 10 in the starting. Then what is 10%? We have to remove 1 0, right? 1. That is what is 1%? That is 0.1. This is the percentage increase in the volume of the cube. Percentage increase formula you all know, I think. What is the percentage increase means? Final value, whatever we will get, final value minus initial value divided by the initial value into 100. That is the formula for the percentage. Please remember that it will help in so many DI questions also. It will be helpful. This is the answer, correct answer. Then this type of questions also coming. These are number series. I will explain how to find this type of questions. Okay, 2, the given series is 2, 10, 30, 68, comma x. We have to find the value of x here. Okay, how to find this type of questions? We have to do the what is the difference between these two. What is the difference between these two? 8. Sometimes we can directly get, but most of the times we can some this series they will not give directly. Suppose they will give like this. What is the next one? What will come in the next series? This is the two multiples, right? All are coming just continuous two multiples. 2 2 ja 4, 2 2 4 ja 8, 2 5 ja 10, 2 6 ja 12, then 2 7 ja 14. Like if they give like this, it is very easy. But they are not giving directly. We have to see what is the logic behind. But so many questions are there this way. That's why in this question we have to see the difference between these two. The difference is 8. What is the difference between these two? 20, right? What is the difference between 30 and 68? This is 38. And what is the difference between these two? We don't know, right? Now again we will do what is the difference between these two? 12. And what is the difference between these two? 18. That means just we are adding 6 here. 12 plus 6, 18. That means what will be the difference between this value and this? Again we can add 6 right here. That means 24. The difference between this value and this is 24 means what is this value? We have to add these two. 50 plus 12. This will become 62. I hope you understand this. Because the difference between these two is 12, these two is 18. That means just it is increasing every value by 6. That means we have to add 18 plus 6, that is 24 here. Here is 24. That means the difference between these two values, here we don't know. Actually initially we don't know this value. The difference between these two values we don't know, right? That's why this is a question mark. Then what is the difference between these two is 24. That suppose we will take it as x. X minus 38 is 24. That means what is x? This will go this side, right? X is equal to 38 plus 24. That is 62. Okay. Now we came to know this is the difference between these two. X and 68 is 62. Then what is the value of x? 68 plus 62, right? Yeah, 68 plus 62, that is 130. This is the way to find this type of questions. We will see more questions of this type. This is the answer, 130 is the answer. Then the next one is same. They give one series 0, 6, 24, 60, 120, x. Now first we will see what is the difference between these two. 6. What is the difference between these two? 18. And what is the difference between these two? 36. And what is the difference between these two? 120. What is the difference? We don't know. Okay. Next, what is the difference between these two? 18 minus 6, 12. What is the difference between these two? 18. Again, what is the difference between these two? This is 60, right? Difference between 120 and 60, 60. And difference between these two is 24. That means again this is adding 6 to the each value. If we add 6 we are getting 18. If we add 6 here we are getting 24. If we add here 6 we will get difference between this question mark and this, that is how much? 30. If the difference between these two values is 30, then what is this value? That will be total of this, right? 90. I hope you, this is common logic. If these difference, that means suppose I will take it x minus 60 is 30, then x is equal to 90. That means 90 minus 60 we will get 30. That's why here 90. Okay, we know now this 90 is the difference between 120 and x. Then what is x? X minus 120 is 90. X is equal to 210. Please try to understand by yourself. I am clearly explaining. This is the logic behind this question. Same logic. The answer is 210. We are doing backtracking. Just first we are did the difference between these two. Then we are doing the difference between the differences. Then finally we came up with our question. Next, same, this is also same, 4, 12, 28, 52. What is the difference between these two? 8. 8. And what is the difference between these two? 28 minus 12, 16. Right? And what is the difference between these two? 52 minus 28. 32 minus 8, 20. 52 minus 28, that means 12 minus 8, 4, 4 minus 2, yes, 24. Now here x, we don't know this, we don't know the difference between these two. Okay, now we will see what is the difference between 8 and 16. 8. 16 and 24, again 8 only, right? Yes, what is the difference between these two? This also will be 8 because all the differences are 8, 8, 8. That's why it is also 8. That means what is this value? This value become addition of these two, right? That means 32. Then what is this become? 52 plus 32. That is how much? 84. 84 is the right answer here. Okay, next series is 2, 10, 26, 50. The difference between, we have to find the next term. Okay, this is 8 and the difference between these two is 16. The difference is 34. And what is the difference between these two? It is 8 and difference between these two is 34 minus is it 34? No, it is 24, right? 4, yes, 20. And this difference between, this is also 8. And the difference between these two, and here also we don't know, these two also 8. That means what is this? 32. What is this? 50 plus 32? 82. The 82 is the right answer here. I hope you understand. Just we have to difference, doing the difference of the difference. Just first difference is 8, then next difference is 16, next difference 24, but we don't know this value. That's why this difference we don't know. Okay, next we are doing the difference. What is the difference between these two? 8. These two also 8. That means these two differences also 8, right? That means what is this value? If we add these two, we will get here 32. Then what is the difference between, we don't know here. Actually, the difference between these two is 32. That means what is this value? X is equal to 50 plus 32, 82. That is the right answer. Okay, now number series also will come in the UGC net. They will give like this. Actually, generally we have to remember the numbers also for each alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, and N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Generally, they will give coding like this also. If A is Z, B, Y, C, X, like this also they will give. Sometimes they will give numberings too. We have to remember E, J, O, T, Y. Then we will remember all the numbers of the alphabet: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. But just we will remember these two: E, J, O, T. E, J, O, T, Y. E, Jyoti. E, Jyoti or E, Jyoti. E is 5, J is 10, O is 15, T is 20, Y is 25. If we remember E, then it is very easy to F. E is 5, that's why F is 6. G is 7, H is 8, I is 9, J is 10. Like that, we have to just please remember this key. Otherwise, you can write this in the exam also. But if you remember this, then it is very easy to remember all others also. We can easily calculate the next next alphabet of that alphabet. Okay, E, J, T. E, J, T. You remember this. It will be helpful while solving some questions. They will give number coding for the alphabets also. They will give like the opposite coding. Sometimes they will give. That's why you have to know that logic also. Now we will see these given questions. These are not given on based on this. Just we have to observe the series, how they are repeating, and next what will come the next. Here see, A, C, E, G. How it is coming? A. A after what will be there? Actually, A after B should be there. But B, they are skipping B. Now C is given. Next C after, actually D should come. But they are skipping D. They are giving E. That means one after alternative letter they are taking. B is skipping, C is coming. D is skipping, E is coming. F is skipping, G is coming. Okay, all will be like that only. But how they are? But here it is not H, right? After G, H should be there. But here it is not H. What series it is following? We have to see. Sometimes they will follow last alphabet, or sometimes they will follow first alphabet. Okay, we have to observe this also. Here they are following the first alphabet. Here see, here after G, C will not come. We will see for first letter A, but C. That means suppose we can think B, they are skipping B. Okay, that means A after B, C, and next first letter is C after D, but they are skipping D and they are following with E. And the next first letter is G. E after F, but they are skipping F and they are starting with G. Next first letter, what it will come? We have to guess. They they have to skip H and they have to start with I. Okay, we got the I. This answer, there is no possibility. We can skip that answer. Now next, which answer? After I, what should come? Yes, in this series, what they are following in this series also, they are skipping each letter of the continuous series. That means I after K will come. I after J they have to skip. Here also K, here also skip. There is a possibility. K after L. They are skipping L, here also skipping up to here, both are same. Here M after N they are skipping O. M, N they are skipping and O. This is right. But here N, O, P. Three letters they are skipping. That's why this is a not correct answer. Only one letter they has to skip. This is the right answer. IKMO. Then this is also letter series. We have to find the what is the next term. Here see B. Maximum after first letter we have to see. Here B, in this itself also we have to see. Itself what it is following and next letter what it is coming. If we find that, then most of our answer is at our hand. Here see B after C has to come, but D came. C they are skipping. D after E they has to come. E they are skipping. That means alternative alpha alternative letter is coming. Okay, we came to know the series of this, but we have to find which is coming next. Here also they are skipping D and they are starting with E, and here also F, G. They are skipping two letters here. In the first series, just they skipped one letter, and here they skipped two letters. F, G, then they started with H. That means in the next series they will skip three letters, right? H after they will skip three letters, and the next letter we have to write here. I, J, K we have to skip. We have to start with L. Or F, G, B, D, E, H, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Okay, L, H, I, L, M, N, and P. K, M, O is the answer. How? We'll see some mistake we are doing here. Please tell me if you understand this series. B, P, F, E, F, G, H, I. Okay. Okay, here it is not following anything. I think we will see the answers here. K, L, M, N, O. Okay, it is the following this series only. J, K, L. It is not, because it is skipping 2. K, L, M. And here also I, J, K. Here also two letters skipping. K, L, M. Here also two letters skipping. That's why from the options only here we are not checking the next letter. Just we are seeing the series only. Only KMO is following the series of HI, alternative series of letters. If you have patience, then I will continue for okay, there are two more questions, then we will solve and I will close this session. Okay, only two questions from this topic, then I will close. A man covers a distance of 22 kilometers in 4 hours. Okay, by initially walking and then jogging at a speed of 4 kilometer per hour, 4 kilometer per hour and 10 kilometer per hour respectively. Yeah, the I will show with diagram. This is a man. This man is covers a distance. Total distance he covered is 22 kilometers. This is total 22 kilometers. In how much time? 4 hours. Total time also given. Total distance given. Total time given. But actually, first initially he is walking. Suppose we take some distance here walking. He is walking, and next after some distance he started jogging. Okay, first he is walking and then he is jogging. Speed of walking at the speed of 4 kilometer per hour and jogging at the speed of 10 kilometer per hour. Okay, next the distance covered by him during walking. Then the question is asking about how much he covered by walking. Okay, we have to find how much distance he walked. Then we came to know how much distance he did jogging, right? How can we know here? Can you tell me? We have to equate the ratios here. Then only we will get. We have to convert into. Yes, we have to convert these equations into time, because here we have to take one distance as x. We don't know, we have to find the walking distance. Suppose he covered the distance, we know total distance, but we have to consider one as x, because we have to find one of the distance, walking distance, right? But we don't know how much distance he walked. We know only the speed, how much speed he is going by walking, but we don't know the distance. That's why we are taking it as x. Then what is the remaining distance? If it is x kilometer, then total is 22 kilometer. If it is x kilometer, then what is the remaining distance? 22 minus x, right? For example, the total is 10 kilometer. If we take walking is 3 kilometers, then what is the jogging? 10 minus 3, right? That is jogging is 7. That's same concept. Here we don't know walking distance. That's why we are considering the walking distance as x kilometers. Then what is the jogging distance? We have to subtract this x kilometers from the total distance. Then this is the jogging distance. Now we know the total time, right? Total time we know. That's why we have to do this, convert this speed and distance and speed into time, total time. This time and this time we have to compare to total time. What is the time formula? Speed is equal to distance by time. That means time is equal to distance by speed. Here we know the distance and speed. Here also we know the distance and the speed. This total time, that means this is t1. If we do this t1 and t2, what we will get? The total time. We know the total time, right? The time t1 is the time for walking is the distance x kilometer by the speed 4 kilometer per hour plus the distance. Then next the time for jogging, that is distance 22 minus x kilometer by divided by the speed 10 kilometer per hour. That means kilometers is cancelling, and what is the total time? 4 hours. I hope you understand this equation. Then what is this? I will solve here. Sorry. Yeah. What equation we got? X kilometer divided by what is the speed? 4 kilometer per hour plus 20 minus x divided by 10 kilometer per hour. Okay, this is also kilometer. Then is equal to 4. The total time. These are the times. Actually, T1 plus T2. That will becomes total time only, right? This time plus this time is equal to 4 hours. X by 4 plus 20 minus x by 10 is equal to 4. The LCM of 4 comma 10 is 20. LCM, we have to take LCM, right? 2 2 ja 4, 2 5 ja 20. That is LCM is 20. That means 4 5 ja 20. That means 5x plus 10 2 ja 20. That means we have to multiply here 2. 40 minus 2x by 20 is equal to 4. That is 3x plus 40 is equal to how much? 80. 24 ja 80. 3x is equal to how much? 80 minus, sorry, we are getting some, yeah, it is 22 friends, not 20, it is 22. That's why I am confusing here. Yeah, it is 44. Total distance is 22, right? That's why here 3x plus 44 is equal to 80. That means 80 minus 44. That is 3x is equal to how much? 36. X is equal to how much? X is equal to 12. Thus, the distance covered by the walking is 12 kilometers. That means what is the distance covered by the jogging? 22 minus 12, right? Here the question is not asking, but we can easily find, right? That's how we have to make the equations to get the unknown value. Speed and distance maximum, if it is total time is given, we have to convert into a time equation. T1 plus T2 is equal to total time. That's why we got here the 12 kilometers. This is average rate. Again, a motorist travels to a place, suppose he started at a place A, 150 to a place 150 kilometers away. He is traveling to B place. This is the distance is 150 kilometer at an average speed of 50 kilometers per hour. How much speed he is going? 50 kilometers per hour, and returns at a speed of 30 kilometers per hour. It is going and in returning the same place. What is the speed? 30 kilometers per hour. What is the average speed for the whole journey? Average speed we already, what is the average speed? Total distance divided by total time. Here we know the total distance. While going he covered 150 kilometers, and while coming he covered 150. That is total distance is 300 kilometers, right? But what is the time? How can we find the time? Going time. What is the time to go with 50 kilometers per hour? Time is equal to distance by speed, right? The distance is 150 kilometer and the speed is 50 kilometer per hour. Then how much time it will take? 3 hours. 3 hours, right? The going time is 3 hours and coming time, how can we find? The distance again 150 kilometers and the speed 30 kilometer per hour. Then 5 hours. Time is 5 hours because speed is reduced, right? While coming his speed is 30 kilometers only for 1 hour. To cover 150 kilometers, how many hours he will take? Just if we by imagination only also we will get, but I am giving the formula here. So time is total distance by total time speed. That means this is 5 hours. That what is the average speed? This is hour. 8 300 by 8 kilometer per hour. That means what is it? 8 3 is 24. 24 6 8 7 ja and 8 5 ja. That is 37.5 kilometer per hour. is the average speed. This is the right answer here. Okay, friends, this is all about ratio, proportion, and some we saw some number series, letter series, and we saw rate, proportion, previous year's questions. Okay, thank you very much, friends. Please watch if you did not get anything. Please watch one more time. Please share with your friends if any one of your friends is preparing for the UGC net. Okay, thank you, friends. Thank you. Good night.